Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I am working in my book that we cut down to do some prompts in. It was a larger size book. I like this size, and so we cut it down. I did that, I think, on a video with you or a live, and I have not touched this book since. So what am I working on? I am doing my prompts in this book from Marguerite Miller and the Collage weekly assignments. Last year I did them. I loved them. This year I have every intention of doing all 52 also. I am definitely not current. So I have done week 1. I'm sure we are at least on week 10 of the year, and I'm just not. We're going to do week 2 today. So the prompts are something that lives in a forest, a scrap from a paper pad, a playing card either side or a portion of it, something postal, cursive writing, and the bonus is something stapled. Now, when Marguerite, the bonus is either add it as an additional one or it can replace one that's already on the list. So it just says, you know, this year I bought the digital printout of them. And so it came with the little instructions, and it says, you know, read through it and determine if you can find them all. The bonus you can swap out, like we said, or add to it. Glue them in. You can do what you want for a background, and you can do something else on top of it, and then you can post it. So let's see what we have. These were, again, a set of books that I bought a long time ago. Excuse me as I try to reach the other one here. Wow. Oh, it's really stuck in there. Okay, they were originally this size, and I cut it down. So guidedproduction.com. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I left a cover page or 2 maybe. And then this was our first week we did together. And I already lost my prompts. Here they are. Okay. So I tend to write the list and then gather things in these plastic sheet covers, and then I may or may not use what's in there if I find something else, but at least it's a place to start. Okay, let's see what this book's in the mood to do. Now, I did already put some gesso on these pages. These pages are relatively light. They're thin, and they do have this perforation on there. So my thought is maybe the gesso will help hold that seam together a little bit. Again, I did not buy these for this purpose. I bought these for something else, and I didn't use them. And my goal this year is to not buy anything new, like in terms of journals, to use what I have, whatever, make one, something. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. So, something that lives in a forest. I found this beautiful. Look at him. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? This was in Happy Mail, so I love that. Next one is a scrap of paper from a paper pad. So, gosh knows we have a few of those. I have this little paper pad that was in Happy Mail. I also have this paper pad that I've obviously written on, but that's okay because we're going to use a scrap of it. Let's see, a plain card. Oh, I also have, oh my goodness. Okay, this was my original idea. Look at these bugs. Are they not cool? I'm pretty sure they live in the forest. Oh my gosh. That's my first thought when I pulled stuff. I also have this little bird sticky note that was in Happy Mail and some more bug stickers. But then I found this giant, beautiful elk or deer, and I just don't think this is big enough. Now, what we're learning about this journal is what size we want to do. So I could just do a 1 page over here. Like I could do a smaller image or something. So that's definitely an option. I don't have to fill the whole thing. So these are definitely options still. So that's still something that lives in the forest. We did our notepad paper. Next is a playing card or a portion. I found this beautiful one in Happy Mail from one of you from a long time ago, but I thought maybe the colors would work. And something postal. I have this literally off of a package, and I have this, which was Happy Mail that I already cut out the image, but I thought maybe we could use, you know, part of that. And then cursive writing, this is from Sweet Christie, and so I just thought I would use it. Okay, so let's figure out what we want to do. If you're new here, welcome. We are super, super fun to be around this community, and I love everyone that is involved and, like, I don't know, supports each other. I just love it. So I'm super glad you're here. And if you like what you see, you know, please hang out, subscribe, you know, come back. I would love to hear from you. Put a comment below. I answer all my comments, so thank you in advance if you do that. If you're not new here, you know that last year I used paper that was already colored and I made them into a book, and it was just a hodgepodge. It was a hot mess. And every time we opened it, we were like, whoo, how are we going to work with that? Ironically, this is, you know, pure white, and it's almost harder to work with almost for me. So we'll see. I'm going to probably add some color to it is my whole point, because the pure white is a bit much. So what I am going to do is cut this guy out, and please just bear with me because this may take a second, and I really was not planning on editing this video, if we're going to be honest. I don't know if you can see it. This picture is embossed with some glitter that I didn't do. It was already on there. It's amazing. So I may end up coloring him a bit. It is a he, right? With these giant antlers. And the other option, which I don't think I'm going to do, but I could just cut him out and leave the mandala, like cut the mandala out from behind him. That's an option also, but we'll make one cut and then we'll make, you know, you can always cut more. So I have not done these. I so enjoyed them last year, and I was just waiting each week for them to come out. I didn't buy them all ahead of time, and then I don't know, this year has been crazy busy already, and so when I get home from work and whatever else, I just have not been making the time to do this. I don't know. So anyway, I had a lot of fun this weekend. If you guys saw my Instagram page, and I worked a lot on some other prompt pages, and I really, really like prompt pages. They just allow me to not really have to have a reason to put something on a page, so to speak. It doesn't have to make sense, if that makes sense. It just is because it's a prompt. And so as an example, like I may not put this deer on a page with a postcard. I don't, you know, as an example. But it allows me to try different things and go outside of my comfort zone, which is usually pretty, what's the word? Like concrete, or yeah, like I'm a very in the box thinker most of the times. And so like I said, I wouldn't ever put like a playing card on this page necessarily. So anyway, I enjoy it for that. I also enjoy it because it doesn't have to be like a certain finished project or product at the end. And so it just allows me to I often start my journaling this way or end my journaling this way, because it's just kind of easy brain flow, if that makes sense, at least for me. And again, I just use the pages that way. Some people, if you go check out some of y'all's pages, they are stunning and very, very, like professional art pages. That's not what this channel is about necessarily. So yeah, again, if you're here, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. But it's not professional art here. We're just gluing and chatting and documenting our days, whatever feels right. Okay. So I would love to know, I'm really behind on so much. I would love to know below if you are doing the prompts, and if if you film or post them or whatever, I'd love to go check them out. I have deliberately, however, not really checked out too many pages of these. I really like, although it wouldn't matter at this point because I would have forgotten, because again, we're on like week 10 or 12 of the calendar year and I'm working on week 2, but I really like to kind of try not to look at too many of the pages before I do them, because I do think that my ideas get a little skewed, right? So like as an example, if one of the prompts was hot and someone put a sun, I just say sun because that's what I think of, but you know, I would, I think, kind of be drawn towards that. Whereas if not, I might choose a bubble bath as an example. That might be a less common choice. Let's see where I have you guys here. All right. So, well, isn't he a beauty? Yep, he's gonna definitely be a 2-page. We are gonna use him. So then what? Let's assume he's gonna go on this page. So we need a scrap of our paper and scrap from a paper pad. I mean, this is literally like a piece of paper pad. We could cut it up and put it in pieces. We could almost use this trim as like edging on the paper. I don't actually have enough. I'm just trying to measure. Okay, which is fine. I mean, we could just put it at the bottom or the top. That's fine also. So maybe that's an option. Well, let's try it. We'll cut it the long way. Today is Monday, March 7th, 2022. I'm home early tonight. Woohoo! Got home at like 6. I was going to go to the gym, and thankfully, I don't know why, probably because my brain knew, I checked my bag. I got in the car after work and realized I did not pack my shoes for the gym, which is fine. I had already worked out this morning, but I wanted to go to tonight's workout at the gym because they posted it and I wanted to do it. So, but it's okay. I already got my workout in for the day. But that means I just came home because I'm like, I'm not going back in the office. Like, I already locked up everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Oh, and there's Buddy. You hear him? The minute I start, I swear, for my senile, deaf, blind dog, he can know the minute I start this. Okay, Allison, pay attention. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to use that as our scrap of note paper for now, at least. And we'll cross it off. Okay, a playing card or a portion of. I do love this playing card. I mean, I just am fine with it. What we haven't done is put any color down, and I think I want to do that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm yawning. All right, we can check off playing card. I guess I'm not going to use the bugs. Something postal. I'm not loving this just color wise, so I'm going to put it back in my folder for the prompts. Well, that's too bad. I guess we could do. I mean, we could tuck it in. I obviously. Oh, and I had another stamp. Where did it go? and a little tiny stamp. Well, it'll turn up when we're done. All right. That's interesting. Well, this is kind of a bummer. I guess that we could move him over a bit. We still can't hide it enough that it doesn't show that it's missing. I don't know. All right, so I guess this is very smooth on the back. I was thinking almost that it was a giant label, but it's not, but it is super smooth. Gosh, okay, so this is kind of where, you know, we get stuck because I don't really have an idea of what we're doing. I mean, that just seems wrong. I could cut out my name. I feel weird putting my name on, I don't know, but I love that writing and I love the color and I love everything about it, so we're going to use it. All right, I don't know about this. I'm gonna, I guess, fuss with it a little bit because I'm not happy with it. So I guess we'll do something like that. Okay. And we will save this because it has a stamp on it. So we will probably use that again, knowing that some of these prompts come up somewhat again. I'm tempted, I'm drawn to this paper, but it doesn't have enough writing. I really like the bee. The bee is kind of my thing. All right, we'll put this away. I was thinking, oh, I can't use this. This is my one page that's left of Alice in Wonderland. But I was thinking like a book page would kind of help. I do have this paper here. No, I'm definitely wanting some text on that. So just trying to see if I have anything already done. I really like this yellow color-ish, but let's see what else we can do. Let's start over and put some stain down. This is antique linen color, so should give us something a little bit closer to that aged color. All right. Then we can go ahead and add more color on top of that if we want, but that will give us a starting point. Okay. All right. That's kind of fun. All right, that feels a little better. let's cut this down a little bit. And that way it won't, yeah. Okay. Now this we could almost tuck, oh, kind of like that, because that came in the mail. I don't know what to do with the card. Oh, now we could sub out something stapled, and obviously I would just staple something. Okay, lives in the forest we are done with. I don't know if I'm going to color him yet or not. Scrap of paper we used, a plain card is on the page, something postal's on the page, cursive writing's on the page. Okay, so we still could staple or we could not, it doesn't matter. So I do like that down here. We could do something like that with the postcard. This is what I say every time. This is when I wish I had you guys on live, because you guys are always so creative and you're like, oh, put this there. What about that? And again, I'm very, what's the word? See, I can't even find my words. This is how tired I am when I get home, you guys. My words, I've used up my, my decisions. And I can't get the glue thing back on. And again, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know the drill with me and glue. Not even joking. Okay. So if I were live and you could talk to me, what would you tell me? Like, where would you put the playing card? What would you do with this page? Okay, there goes the glue. I'm not loving this. I do like that more like that. I think he looks weird, like he needs legs if I'm going to float him up there, and I feel like I'd like to sit him down a little bit. That's just my eye there. I'm going to go ahead and make that decision. The only decision we have to make before I glue him, or, you know, not have to, but get to, is if we want to add more color to the background. And I'm wondering if that would help a little bit. The problem is we get one shot at it. I joke. I mean, it's like watercolor or whatever. You can keep playing with it, but I am digging on this bee a lot. He was in Happy Mail and he is super cool. And I kind of like that he matches this a little bit down here. So I have a few ideas. This color is kind of cool. It's supposed to be this like purple, but it's a walnut dye and it is almost gray. That's one of my thoughts. And then my other thought is, what if we did like a green behind him to pull in like some of that? I can't hear you guys. Obviously we could do a red. I'm not doing a red, but yeah, no. Okay. Well, we could do some gold spray paint, like splatters, because this is gold and this is kind of goldish. Okay. I'm going to do that. Let's see. Where's that green? Is this the green I want to use? Yeah. All right. We're going to give it an edge. Something like that. And I don't know, you guys. I'm really tempted. Now, ironically, if I put this down here, it's going to pick up differently on this than it does here, and watch it be like purple. Here, we'll test it behind this guy because that's where the thing's going to be. And it's not going to spread very much, so we're going to get... Well, let's... okay, we're just going to... It's not spreading very well. You can definitely see the, streak marks. I don't know if it might pick up a little bit better with a baby wipe. Should we try that? I don't know. We only have one shot now. I don't know if it'll spread with water or not. Oh yeah, a little bit. Well, that's interesting. Well, the hits just keep on coming. So we don't know what we're going to get now because I've completely jacked this up. So that's all right. Like I said, it's paint. It just, or whatever, like you just keep adding till you don't hate it. All right. Okay, that's fine with me. Let's see. Whoops, what's happening here? All right. You guys see the sparkle? Well, that's okay. Do we add gold? Sure, why not? Okay. The problem is this needs to dry. So I guess I'm going to have to edit because okay. All right, we're going to put him down there. And see what we think. We might still have to color him too, which is okay. It is freezing here, in case anyone's wondering. Not really compared to some of you, I know, but it was like 40, 42 or something. It was probably colder than that when I was driving home, but I could not get warm today. Even though, I don't know. It's been much, oh, I got gold on me already. it's been much colder recently, but I don't know if I didn't get warm this morning. I don't know. Where is my ruler? I'll tell you where it's not. In the ruler holder, where it's supposed to be, which means it should be right here maybe, but it's not here either. You know what would help is if I cleaned off my desk, but that's okay. This one will do. I just want to maybe fold him like that a little bit to help ease this binding a little bit. This book is not maybe built for all of this, so we'll see how they hold up. I would like to, I forgot the number of pages in here. I think I'm supposed to be able to get the year in 2 books, so we'll see. I don't think I have to do 3 books this year. I literally did not know what I was doing last year. I just started it in my random art journal book, and then the pages were all over the place, which is fun, but not what I wanted. It was making my brain sore, and I wanted something that had them sequentially so we could go look all in one place for them. So that's why I chose to change kind of how I was documenting the days, or the prompts rather. All right, we're gonna let that kind of do what it needs to for a little bit. I'm gonna have to come back and probably maneuver it. It's very thick cardstock, so it's not necessarily wanting to sit down right where I want it. Okay, so that's that. This is going to go right here underneath that part that I just glued down. Yeah, like that. All right. Like, I'm so cold, I might go take a bath. Now, I probably should have, which is a word I don't like, but I could have edged this, but it's okay. I'm liking how the gold runs off and kind of looks like this splatter here. It's close enough for me. All right, so there's that. Now, I was going to use this as a little bit of an edge here, so that would undo that. So we need to think about that a little bit. Our other idea was to do something, I don't know, this card is just so pretty. We could do something more like that, and then the bee. We could put the bee, there's not really room for the bee down here. Does the bee go upside down? No, the bee definitely does not go upside down. And he's not standing off this card as much as I would like. And I don't like that up there. So I am going to tuck it here. Something like that. And I happen to have like this little bee right here and a little green heart. I don't know, does that go up there? Okay, so the bee is not obviously our prompt, except it could live in the forest with this beautiful, handsome fellow. But the bee is going to live right here. And just because I can, okay, hang on, little bee. We're going to staple him on. No, I wouldn't normally staple him on, but it's a prompt, so we're going to we're going to glue it right up there like that. That's just where it tends to keep going. So that's where it's going to go. And then that's going to be it for the prompts. I mean, I have not decided if I want to come back and color him. I feel like I probably will. It will not be in this video. Oops. I might do a loose watercolor on him, maybe. I'm not gonna, like, you know, intricately color him in, although I certainly could. That would be very calming and probably very pretty. So again, I'm not gonna do it right now. I am gonna put this guy up here like this. I really like that. I love that bee stamp. I think that's going to do it for this page for now. Like I said, I may come back and do a little bit of work on him. I feel like if I tied in some of these colors in the background, I would definitely choose like this green and this gold and something between this orange and red, maybe back here. And then give him like a light wash maybe of, you know, a brown. I don't know. I am not going to make that decision right now. For now, this page is done. And this little mushroom could live in the forest. He also lives in the forest, I think. He's kind of cute. Yeah, I think I can't do it now. I'm not. Yeah, the mushroom definitely lives in the forest with the bee and the beautiful guy here, the buck. The bee, the buck, and the mushroom. That's going to be the page name. That's going to do it for me right now for week 2 of Marguerite Miller's Collage Weekly Planner 2022. They do have a new hashtag this year. I need to figure that out because, so I guess it's the hashtag 2022 CWP2. I think that's the most recent one. She had to change it. So anyway, that's it for me, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. You can see how my brain was just trying to work out some stuff for the day. So, but it feels good to create and to just kind of let your brain flow and do stuff that doesn't necessarily make sense. So I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you're having a great day. Again, if you are participating and doing prompt pages, please let me know below. I'd love to come check them out. And if you're journaling or anything like that, I'd love to see that also. Oh, here's the stamp I was talking about that I'm missing. So I'll put that back also in my folder. Like I said, if you're doing other prompts or anything else, videos or whatever, please leave a comment below. I'd love to come check out your channel as well. And I really appreciate you being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.